Thank you so much for visiting the Trees Forever website. I started Trees Forever 20 years ago with a friend as a volunteer myself because I believe trees and natural areas are essential to our health and well-being. Today we are as committed as ever to helping individuals like you plant and care for trees and native plants and become stewards of our natural world. Most of our on-the-ground efforts are in Iowa, Illinois, and the Midwest, but you'll find helpful information, publications, and case studies of our award-winning programs on our website. Trees Forever is a nonprofit organization with a very engaged board of directors and a staff of 20 with broad expertise. We hope you'll become a member today, call us when you need help, provide support for one of our outstanding programs, and be inspired to become a volunteer in your own community. Consider leaving a legacy through your involvement with Trees Forever.
Van Meter's decision to support Trees Forever was an easy decision for us. We were in the midst of the catastrophic flooding that occurred in Cedar Rapids. We have locations throughout the state, so we saw the damage that occurred in Parkersburg with tornadoes, and we've had the benefit over the years of seeing many of the communities Trees Forever has supported in the planting projects spring up, grow, and really develop into beautiful communities. We were one of the benefactors of the flooding because we helped people get back and running their facilities and their locations. So we only felt it natural to give back in a way that made our community better. And trees was a natural way for us to do that. We're privileged to support Trees Forever in their efforts throughout Iowa. We look forward to watching the projects go, being a part of the project, and creating something sustainable for our future.
I worry that we aren't planting enough to protect our future and the future of our grandkids and their kids. People often wait too long to plant trees because it takes time to get trees to the size where they make a big difference. We planted 6,000 trees on our farm along the creek to improve water quality and add more habitat for birds and wildlife. My grandson and I love to walk out by the creek looking at how much our trees and native grasses have grown, and we enjoy every minute. As I get older, I want to make sure that we are leaving a legacy for my grandchildren and for future generations by taking care of our farm, by planting trees and plants.
As a recent forestry graduate and staff member at Trees Forever, I'm very excited to mentor young people on the green careers through our Growing Futures program. We have found that young people learn best from hands-on experience, and when these leadership skills are combined and taught with outdoor projects led by green career experts, we have a serious impact on that young person. These are experiences that will guide them as they plan for their future and possibly consider an environmental career. This past summer, I had the opportunity to work with a group of teenagers cleaning a trail at a county park. They had the chance to talk to the park ranger and find out what he did for his job. To see the excitement on their face when they thought about a possible future career was very exciting. Over the course of the summer, they had the opportunity to learn how to identify trees, mulch and prune, clean up flood debris, and especially they learned why trees and trails are important assets to a community.
In the presence of beautiful trees or in a deep forest, we feel better emotionally. At Trees Forever, we believe the trees are essential to our overall quality of life. Thanks to the U.S. Forest Service, we have on-the-ground research that proves and puts a dollar value on benefits like energy savings, air quality, carbon sequestration, and stormwater runoff. Today we are using computerized GIS and LiDAR technology to map where trees are most needed. Through programs like our Woodland Legacy, we have found that Cedar Rapids street trees alone, in 1 year, are providing over $5 million in combined benefits. In other words, they provide $4 in benefits for every $1 spent on maintaining them as a public service. Thanks to our hardworking volunteers, we're able to get important information like this into the hands of legislators and public officials. When faced with severe flooding like the floods of 2008, we have to look at our trees and natural areas as assets that are working for us. For example, I've been out leading trained volunteers on assessing flood damage and measuring the amount of impermeable surfaces we have in local communities. When a local community hears that it has over 60% impermeable surface, that means parking lots, streets, sidewalks, and mowed turfgrass lawns, it should be readily apparent that more trees and natural areas are needed so that water stays on site and slowly filters into the ground. Again, Trees are essential to our basic quality of life.